No doubt you have heard by now why you shouldn't close trails in the reserves of Nillumbik to horse riders. You've heard how our trails make a significant contribution to the lifestyle, health and social well-being of the local community. You would understand how these trails can provide for educational opportunities and increase an appreciation for our environment and cultural awareness. You know how you can continue to highlight our living heritage by supporting the historic use of these trails for the activity of horse riding. You would have a clear understanding of how horse riding brings significant economic benefits to the shire and how closing these trails would have a detrimental impact on those businesses. You know trail riding can help to connect people as well as to develop and grow community pride. We know you have heard the myth that horses should be banned from reserve lands because of their potential to create erosion. But as sure by now you would understand that while horses can have an impact on soils, it is no more than walkers and bicycles which are not managed. You have been told that horses should be banned from reserve lands because they spread weeds, but would know now that while horses may be a possible vector of seeds, they are no more so than humans carrying seeds on their clothing and footwear, and of course native animals, birds and the natural elements of wind and water are greater vectors. Horses do not consume the principal weed species threatening the Panton Hill Bushland Reserve System. You would know by now that less than 1% of the reserves host a trail and that this is surely an acceptable use of public-owned space. And very importantly, you surely would know closing these trails put our young children and adult riders at risk, forcing them onto unsafe, busy roads. You know all of these things. So rather than the why, we want to move forward with the how. We have a newly formed forum of residents called the Nillumbik Horse Action Group, or NHAGs. The charter of this group is to act as a liaison between the Nillumbik Council and horse owners in the Shire. We can offer ease of communication to the horse community, education of responsible trail use through a code of conduct. We can alert users regarding burn-offs or trail maintenance, provide volunteers and so much more. With a spirit of cooperation, we have the will, the people and the commitment to support a proactive management approach and would like the opportunity to develop a working partnership not only with Council but with all users of the reserves. We encourage you, our councillors, to support an innovative and forward-thinking approach to the care of these trails. We aren't asking for the unreasonable. We aren't hoping for the unobtainable. But we are asking you, our council, to stand up for your shire and do the most imaginative for its people.